All right, guys, we are back. I just finished editing the first 3 videos for this, so I moved my camera to this side just because I realized you guys don't have to see my weapons, considering I'm only using one weapon. So we'll keep everything on that side for now. Hopefully it's not that big of a deal. Might just move myself over just a hair. Now we're back at the start just because I realized I missed one item. In the recording, I was like, oh man, I missed it. It's literally this item right here. There might be one more that we missed, but I just want to make sure. Again, it's 100% playthrough, so I don't want to miss anything, even if it's just a fabled catalyst. The other thing I forgot to mention, and honestly the biggest one, is those merchants that we've been seeing for the golden records. They also sell weapons, and remember, you have to buy all the weapons in the game, or at least get all the weapons in the game. So as well as the golden records, make sure you buy all of the weapons that the merchants have to offer. There's a bunch back in Hotel Krat, but you don't have to get those till later. We're actually going to upgrade the stores. Each one has 3 upgrades or 2 upgrades. So yeah, the only other one that we might have missed was back in here, which we're going to check real fast. It's the one, yeah, this works. The other thing I want to check is, I think that, I never noticed this, but I think when you turn off the corruption to fight that mini boss that we did in the last episode, I think it turns off the corruption outside as well. But I've never noticed. Usually I clear it out first, but it would make sense. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like once it's out there. Yeah, that's definitely still corrupted, right? Yeah. Oh no, it just looks green. That's why I figured it was still corrupted. Good to know. Again, it doesn't really matter. In fact, it's a good taste of what corruption's like. So, yeah. So the only item we might have missed. Oh, hold on. No, you know what? I forgot. I put on the OP amulet. Hold on. Let's check that again. Wow, so it really is pure immunity. Huh. See, I just feel like that's so overpowered. But this is kind of an overpowered build. So yeah, it does corrupt you. Wow, that is insane that they give you an item for that. Wow, like that makes this game easy mode. So you know what? Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Resistance to shock break. I don't know, man. It's tough to say no. It's tough to say no. I won't lie to you. Like, because decay is going to be such a pain against some of the bosses later on. Yeah, so I did miss this item. Again, it's probably something very simple, but again, we don't miss anything, dude. Hidden Moonstone. So honestly, if you're on new game, that might be best for you. Just because that's an upgrade material for any basic weapon that you have. We're getting up to the point fairly soon where you'll be able to start getting boss weapons, but you won't be able to upgrade them until a little bit because we don't have the materials yet to upgrade boss weapons. Those take Dark Moon when you will only be getting regular Moon. So either way, you won't have this if you're on new game, but this lets you respec. So if you did a technique build the first time, you can actually start from scratch and make a strength build. But there is a weapon in the game. I will show it to you in 1 second. Now we're gonna go back to the boss spot. If you are doing a technique build for New Game Plus, there is one weapon, which is the katana, which is a boss weapon that you get a lot later in the game. I don't remember which boss actually gives it to you, but it has S tier scaling for technique builds. So it's this katana right here, the 2 Dragon Sword katana. As you can see, it's very fast. I didn't really like it personally. It's got good attacks, but because I was using technically I could do a technique build as well because I'm just maxed out on my stats anyway, but I don't really recommend it. But that's the one that you would level up if you want to do a boss weapon technique build. If you are doing a technique build and you don't have the boss weapon, just find anything that is a B scaling technique. So this is, what is this? It's the hilt. What's a good, there we go, hold on. See, it's a little annoying because it doesn't give you the Utility. What's a good? What has? So these all have B technique. B. Actually, quite a few of them have B technique. So you can get it up to, if you can find one that's A, which I think the katana is the only one that has A. Yeah. So it's the only one that I can see that has A technique. So you put on the technique handle upgrade in at Eugenia, and that'll get you to S scaling technique. So that's why strongly recommend, but we don't need it because we got the strength build. So let's continue on. So I'm actually doing this one a little earlier than stream. We're going to stream in an hour, but I want to get, I'm really having fun with these, you know, I'm really having fun with the walkthrough video rather than the walkthrough live stream, because when we're doing a live stream and everyone's talking to me, and I'm reading chat, it's tough to be, I'm a little more scatterbrained, as you guys know, ADD, but yeah, we'll get through this. Hopefully I might be able to clear all this out before stream. I don't know. We'll see. I want to keep this under half an hour. I've been trying to keep all of them under an hour, under half an hour, except for the last one. The last one ended up being about 40 minutes. But we'll kind of run through this area. So there's going to be one guy right here. He tries to kind of like backstab you. Ow. Wow. So this guy's going to run through and he's going to blow up that barrel. Just let him blow up the barrel. Man, this amulet is ridiculous. Talk about really OP. I would say get that amulet over the weapon that the final boss gives you. Because the weapon is not great. Just so you know, even though this is the Golden Lie walkthrough, it's basically a full platinum, but the Golden Lie is actually kind of a crappy weapon, which is what makes it twice as annoying to get. It's C scaling on motility. It's what's considered a quality weapon or a balanced weapon. So whatever stats you have, it'll scale up, but hitting the ladder. Nice, nice. That's what we like to see. Thank you. There's the big pipe wrench. Very good defense on that. It's actually very good for parrying. Because for some reason, the parry window on it seems bigger. I don't think it's true, but it just feels bigger. Ow. Big whiff. So we'll grab that. So there's going to be a guy behind this wall here. You can just whack him. So you can grab it. Fool. So now, that's a Dark Moonstone. That's used for upgrading boss weapons. So that's why, or special weapons they're called in this game. So, yeah. This guy's actually very easy to fight because even he's not very good in tight corridors. This one's significantly easier than the last. Man, dude, the status effect is insane. Right? Normally that would burn you. You guys let me know in the comments if this is too OP. If it is, let me know and we'll use something else. It's definitely OP, but if you guys are like, I need something that's more similar to my build, which is just like, I can't be overpowered at this point because I'm still on New Game +1, then I understand. Then we'll use something else, but maybe for this one, I'll just let it go. So that's the Carrier's Amulet. That's for those of you that are struggling with carry weight. I always keep one on me. That's the basic one. You get the +1 later. I think in this I'll get +2, but you get +1 towards the end of the game. So Yeah. Here's the next Stargazer. I am going to rest because I took an unnecessary amount of damage. So these are mostly humans. Let's take this guy out first. Oh, accidentally used the wrong thing. So there's a guy that throws stuff up there. Push him first, because remember, throwables will do the most damage here. So just whack him. You can actually use the stairs as like a funnel. No. Star fragment. Saw blade. Saw blade's just a throwable. I didn't use a single throwable in my playthrough. None of my playthroughs did I use a single throwable. Black box. Transformation amulet. I believe that's... I forget what that does. Is that a technique? Advance. I don't feel like you need advance. So instead of going across the bridge, that bridge actually breaks out. And then there's going to be 2 butterflies. So one's going to spawn at the bottom and take you that way. So that we get them in one shot. Go left and do the drop down instead. Because I would rather come back on that butterfly and trap it rather than try and chase it down. So that's how I would do it. So this way first. Big smash. There's the first one. I believe there's an enemy in here to the left. Nope, I'm wrong. Moonlight Town Guide. There's the second one. That's gonna hurt, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Go straight. Replenish ergo chunk. Go on up, take the ladder. So that's where we just dropped down from. And right here to the right is the bridge, right? So that bridge will collapse. So if you look in the center, that's where it'll collapse right there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but that's okay. So there's really no items behind these graves. There might be one, but I grabbed, yeah. There might be one. This is like a little trap area. It's completely useless, but hey, let me just make sure. I just want to make sure that we're not missing any items. Nothing that I missed in my initial playthroughs, but yeah, so this is going to be a trap. Take out this guy first. Go left, take out this guy. One across. Now there's going to be another thrower across the way here. Ow. Yep, and then that guy. Ooh, and another. Excusez-moi. Whoa, that hit hard. This area gives me Resident Evil 8 vibes. Like the village at the beginning. Resident Evil Village. I don't know why. So grab this. This is a resistance. Now I think, now let me check. So what's interesting is that this has higher resistances, but I like the higher physical damage. Now because I have the amulet, I actually don't need these at all. I need whatever has the highest physical resistance. But so again, this thing's, it's just so busted, man. So hit this to lower the gate. We've already collected everything in here, so there's no reason to continue. Checking. Go up here and to the left. This is where the only item's gonna be in the grave, as far as I could tell. I didn't see anything else, unless I'm completely blind. blind twice. So this person, I believe, will attack you if you don't give the right answer. Lie and tell her give the stalker greeting. If you do nothing, I think she fights you. I'm not sure. I have yet to fight these NPCs, but that's what you want to do, because again, we're getting the golden lie. Now we can take this on up. Little bit of a long elevator, so maybe I'll just skip to the top for you guys just to save some time.
Something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. What is that?
So we're going to start dealing with corrupted humans, otherwise known as carcasses in this game. Susceptible to fire. All human enemies are susceptible to fire. Again, we just smash through things. It doesn't even matter. It's a joke. Just give them the run and slap. So these guys do like a run attack and like slash you. If you do a perfect block, if you just time it right, they're kind of pushovers. They're kind of like the basic enemy of the humans. Hidden moonstone. So we're going to loop back to here in a second, just because. Ooh, my distancing was bad. So see, that's what I mean. They'll do like this 9 combo or whatever. It might be a 5. But they'll do a 5 combo, and as long as you perfect parry 1, the rest, it just stops them in their tracks. So that bridge will break if you walk on it. And we're going to drop down there anyway, so just want to grab the urgent repair tool. So that just lets you repair your weapon right away. Never used them once, never had to. Drop. Hammer. So we can take this all the way back. You'll see, this is just going to take us back to where we started. This is that pathway that I was talking about. Right, this is where we just came from. This is the bridge. Just to give the new players a little bit of a map guide. Drop on down. No, no, no. Oh, wow. Good hit. I'll give you that. See, if your timing's off with a heavy weapon, you gotta back up and basically go back at it. You gotta reset your timing.
What is happening?
So don't worry about that guy. There's a guy right here. Take him out.
Bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
And then there's one more guy back here that you want to get. Nice. Sawtooth wheel. Woman's prayer. You can go through that. Don't go straight. We want to talk to this guy. This guy's actually very important. So go on down here. I don't believe there's any items in this area. Honestly, I feel like this area is a little too long for such a small, like, I don't know why. I just feel like, what's the point of this little run here? But we want to talk to this guy. He says, I need you to, I'm so interested in the powers of the golden coin. So just talk to him. Read his dialogue stuff. Keep talking. He'll give you a recovery wish stone and the cube. So this is the cube I was talking about that I find very useless. I've yet to find a use case for it where I'm like, oh, wow, this is busted. But, yeah, so just grab this. That's your brake cartridge. He will talk to him again and just make sure it says, like, I'll see you at the cathedral. Please find me there. Yeah. So you can switch your cubes out. I've already bought one of each of these. Each one has a new, like, you can only use it once, and then you have to go back to this guy to re-get it. That's why I think it's so useless. You don't get it when you rest. You only get it when you talk to him. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have all these uses for it, but you can only use it sometimes. I don't like it. It's just crap. So talk to him, ask about the cube, and then talk to him again. Just make sure he leaves. That's kind of the thing. So he says, yeah, I'll find me at the cathedral, which we're coming up to in a second. So again, I wish the cube had more uses, but there is something in the organ tree that allows you to get multiple uses for it. But it's like, again, I just think it's such a crap thing. It's slow to use. I just didn't find a good use for it. Open this door. Yeah, we'll probably split this part up into 2 because we're already at 22 minutes. This part is a little long, so we'll split it up to like the halfway point once we get to the main cathedral. No, gentlemen. Okay, now I'm getting angry. There we go. Alright, this guy can be a little rough. But we stagger him, so it doesn't even matter. Up to the cathedral. Yeah, there's nothing else out here, I don't think. Nice. Sant Fragolino's Cathedral Chapel. I don't know how the hell you... I'm not great at spelling, you know? Now, can I get through this next part in 7 minutes? I might. I might be able to. So real fast, let's use all these. What time is it? Yeah, we could probably do it. Definitely not in 7 minutes, but we can at least work up to it. Did he move yet? No. So when you die, he actually moves the guy that we just talked to, the last NPC. But you can always come back to him at any time. If I leave and come back, he'll be here. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to change the world, you can't just rest. You have to physically... oh, there's the boss. You have to physically leave and come back. But, yep, there's the choir sheet music. Head on down. There's nothing really here. Again, another area where I feel like it's just a long walk for no reason. Take the ladder down. Whee! So all this is corruption. So if you stand in this, it's going to do... it might do decay. I forget. This is an elevator that we'll get much later. Just sprint on through. Normally you would be taking damage, but again, I have the amulet. So grab that cat dust. We're just going to go over here and we're going to fight these two. Man, my timing's way off on that. Well, let's not do that, right? Now stand right here, and the other one's going to spawn. Like, get up. So, there you go. Climb this ladder. So, there's going to be 2 guys on this bridge here, and then that guy over there. That guy's going to throw stuff at you. Just try and time it right so that you don't get hit. Right, so as you can see, it's pretty slow. You just don't want to get hit by that stuff, and you can walk in on them like that. Now, you just have to watch out for the swings that these guys do. Those guys swing pretty hard. Climb on up. You could use your puppet ability, your Legion arm, to get there. Drop on down. Grab this item. So this one you have to make a jump for, which is kind of a pain, because for those of you that don't know, jumping in this game, it doesn't, like, the gravity's so heavy, if that makes sense. But you really want to get to the end, and you want to just fucking, like that. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Cool. So run to the end. Once you get to that corner, jump over and see if you can get behind this guy just so you don't get hit. Yep, perfect. That's exactly what you want. So this is a drop down. There's a reason for it, but we're not quite there yet. Yeah. We'll go over there in a second. So this is really the only spot in the game where there are two really missable items. Everything else is pretty simple. Like, as long as you check everywhere, you'll find what you need. But again, there's two items here. There's one weapon and a shop upgrade that is actually very easily missable if you don't know where they are. So we'll drop on down. So right here, we got another one of these balls. As you can see on the right is your safety spot. Right here. Just hug the wall. It's going to be a guy to your left. So that ladder right there leads up to a Trinity door. We do not have another Trinity key, so we're not even going to bother going up there. It's kind of a waste. Next time we get a Trinity key, we'll come back here. Even though it's a little bit of a run, which is annoying. So we got a thrower and then two of these guys. 1, 2. And then wait for this guy to come. See, if you play that corner, this guy can't hit you. Big swing. Quick little item, Radiant Ergo Fragment. So now we're up top. So again, this is where you want to make sure your jumps are just sick. So, you'll see there's two spots where there's a hole, like a broken piece. We're gonna jump across. Take this ladder up. There's gonna be one guy that comes up behind you right there. Just grab the item, don't worry about him. So over here is the mini boss. We can actually open this door right now. We won't go in here because there's two secret items that we have to get. So right here is the elevator that goes down. This flips it up, right? As you can see. So if you die, you can take that elevator back up. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to walk across, hit this, because this clears out the bottom and it unlocks a secret area. Boom. So as you can see, the corruption's gone. And on top of that, get on here and just ride it all the way. This is the only weapon in the game that I didn't find in my blind playthrough. I forget what weapon it is, but this is the only missable that I had. So just jump on over. Boom. So that's the blind man's double-sided spear blade. Not sure if that's good or not, but now we have a series of drop-downs. This is what those drop-downs were that we saw before, right? This is where you fought the one guy and you made the initial run. But yeah, just keep walking this way. And then we'll get that in a second. Let's go down first. and open this door. So you can't do this at first because right this is covered in decay, or I forget if it's decay or corruption, but either way, you don't want to get wrecked. And this is where our first decipher is. So you need to do, there's an achievement for finding and completing all 5 of these treasures. You also have to do them to finish out Eugena's quest line. It's the hardest quest line in the game because the order is what actually like ruins you, like makes you miss the ending. So over here, run, drop on down. Boom. Laters, bitch. And then one more. So here is your first shop upgrade. This is for... oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the Legion plug. So that's used to get new Legion arms. You can get any Legion arm you want. From here on out, you should have all the pieces. But first things first, guy's gonna drop. These guys are a real pain to fight because of their shield, and they're kind of difficult to stagger, but we're gonna grab this. So they have a shield and a club, as you can see. I would say that these guys might be the hardest guys in the game. Hardest of the basic enemies. So just watch for that. You want to get behind them. Or just fucking launch through them like that. Nice, some quartz, cat dust, and that pretty much clears this area. So now we're just gonna head on up, take the elevator. There's gonna be one other chest here. Boom. There's the supply box. That's where I swapped the two in my head. So that one we give to our guy back at Krat Hotel. Take this elevator up to the next Stargazer, and then we will end this video here. Oh, it actually goes down. For some reason, I thought it went up. But, yeah. So we'll end this video at the Stargazer, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll do some more recordings after... I'm loving this. Maybe I'll do some more recordings after... after stream tonight. So yeah, we'll end it there. As you can hear, there's a lady talking to us. We'll do all the other stuff in the next one. So I'll see you later.